Oh my gosh, that book is so good. I just read it last year.
I'm reading it while, still allowed to buy it.
Yeah, I was about to say we're playing a game called 1984, but that was the whole purpose you showed me.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I play this game just because it was 1984? Yeah, it's my birth year. I mean, it's totally not because I'm 29. My birth year is whatever 2025 minus 29 is. Uh,
96.
there you go. That's my birth year.
Yeah. I only know that because I'm a firefighter
Right.
and I check IDs all day.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what the blindfold is gonna be for.
I think that I
I
can get
haven't I
creative
haven't
with a blindfold. Like, can I use a scarf? Like, I
I
don't
have
Oh,
an
I'm sure.
blindfold.
inkling. I have an inkling just
What's your
because
inkling?
well, because we did a competition last season. I don't know if you can, I don't think you can beat it, but it's the veto that I did in the parking lot where it's like we had to like put a blindfold on and like count to like a certain time and get like the closest to it. Do you
Oh
remember
my
do you
God.
remember that?
I was out by then and I didn't watch any of the
Oh, you
content.
were. Oh, that's right, you
Yeah, I
were.
got
Oh
out
my
like
God.
right before live night started.
I forgot that you weren't in there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, we might have to do it tomorrow.
That'd be tea. Yeah, I would guess like counting or like questions about like the cast and stuff, I guess maybe.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. I have a survivor buff, so maybe I'll use that as my blindfold.
I had to use my work shirt when I did it last time because I was at rehearsal and everyone was like, "What are you doing in the parking lot?" I was like, "It's fine. It's fine. You don't need to know."
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm interested to see the different time options because
I am
I'm
so sorry I missed everything. What happened?
oh, I don't know who wants to fill him in. Mia, fill Cody in.
Um
Just don't put my name down in the voting booth tomorrow, please.
yeah,
Oh, Brian
Brian saved
used
himself.
POV on Kadri. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, so no, Brian used his
Brian, yeah.
POV and then Carly nominated Austin.
Ooh.
And then production said we need a blindfold tomorrow. So we were talking
And
about like
something
what
to
we
write
think
with.
and something to write with. So we were like, oh, what's the comp gonna be?
But
Do
I
you
don't
know
want
what
a
time it's gonna
blindfold.
be at?
Not yet.
Anyone?
Maybe they're gonna make
We
us
don't
play
know.
They
around
said
with
they're gonna
traders.
send a lot of polls.
Yeah, there's a lot of different
Oh, okay.
like conflicts tomorrow. Like I know
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
very
Scott, you
limited.
look so different. Oh
You
my
look
God. I was like, who am
good.
I
I
talking to
love
right
the
now?
clean shaven look. It looks good.
Yeah,
Wow.
it looks
Really,
good.
because I feel
It's
so
giving
bad.
baby face.
No, you look so good and young. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, and
It's like a
just for
nice
just for
chance.
you, Sarah, I'll give you the just for you.
Yes,
My city.
I love it. Love it.
But yeah, no. He's gonna send a poll, and there's gonna be a lot of different options. I know I'm pretty limited to what I can do tomorrow, so I don't
Love that.
know what's gonna happen.
Hopefully it works out then.
Hi,
Yeah,
honeys.
he's gonna
Sorry,
like.
my kids
Hi.
are so loud in the background right now, so I'm trying to keep up. But did the veto happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I missed it. And also, my kid couldn't find a remote, and that was a huge panic for like 6 minutes straight trying to find the damn remote. It
Oh my gosh.
was just where she put it. So it was a meltdown city. So I was trying to keep up. Sorry, guys. Didn't want to interrupt your conversation. Just wanted to make sure. Does anybody know what happened? Because I missed it.
Yes. Brian won POV and used it on Kadri. Just kidding.
What?
No, he didn't. No, I just no, he used it on himself.
There's no way.
He used it on himself.
I'm
I just want to
dead.
see if I can get anyone to fall for that.
Listen, Danny,
Or like
for a
remain
minute,
cool and
I
be like,
did.
oh yeah, like that makes sense. No, it doesn't.
For a split second, I did fall for that. I was like, you gotta be shitting.
And then Carly renommed Austin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad I missed it. Darn
You
kids
can
on a
rewatch
Saturday night.
the stream on YouTube.
Wait, so how do you guys find those? Because there's no links in the server. I don't know
Just
how
look up
to.
on YouTube, look up
Royal
1984
Court.
Productions,
Are
and
you
We can
then
watch
kidding? This
them.
whole
and
time
then
we can
go under
rewatch?
live. Go under the live page, and like it'll have the ceremonies. They don't post
Shut
the after
up.
darks though.
So they
Yeah.
do that with everything. I could have been doing that the whole time when I work and I miss stuff.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm
Oh my
sorry you
God, I
didn't
hate
know.
everything.
Yeah, because
I
I've missed
watched
like some
back.
things.
I
Yeah.
watched back to see how idiotic I looked with the balls
Oh
on the
my
can.
God.
Yeah.
But I felt like pretty idiotic looking. And like
Oh,
some people look so graceful, and then some of us did not.
with the cans?
Yeah,
I
with the
was,
balls, like the
yeah. And I was so mad that I did it on a floor. I was like, table's better because you got to be up high to blow low. And I was blowing high at a
Yeah.
low. And I was like, fudge.
Not if your ping pong ball keeps bouncing off the table, though, like it did with mine.
And Canadian ping pong balls suck. They're like orange, but they have like this weird like coating on them, and they seem heavier than those white ones.
Oh,
I
that's so
can't find the white
interesting.
ones anymore.
That's so random.
Yeah. I mean, Carly won with them still. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not the ping pong balls. Maybe it's the blower. Like, I'm just blaming it on the balls, but and the height and everything. I was like, excuses.
Yeah.
That was hard though. I was like, how do you get that?
I know. The one of the ones that we had to do for veto, it was like the Canuck competition. I literally think it's impossible. You had to have like two soda cans stacked on top of each other upside down, and then you had to bounce a ping pong ball and have the ping pong ball land on top of the second soda can.
How
It
could
literally
you
was
do
impossible.
that?
I was like, this
Shut
isn't like
up.
real. Like
mine
no one
landed
can.
in it like 4 or 5 times, just immediately bounces back out.
Yeah. I was like, how can
Immediately.
anyone do that? It was crazy.
Damn. Whoa, we also have like crazy amount of times.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
can
God, let me
only
see.
do two of it. I can only do two of the time.
Well, I won't lie. I called out of work already.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I was
are the
like,
I
times
oh
tried
my
to.
God,
posted?
guys. Like, I
Oh
gotta
my
go to
God.
the city because my dad is not doing great. But
I
That's so
tried
funny.
to.
I don't know. It was
I
like
tried
the
to
most
call.
believable. Because if I'm sick, then you gotta like, that's like a 3-day thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm such a liar.
It's okay. You know, live night is worth it.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to be there. I was like, oh my God, that's so bad if I can. I'm like, ugh. That's one of the one nights, like, and I only work Sunday nights. So every day is like days. So it's just really hard. I was like, I shouldn't be.
Guys, Michael Davis gave me so much sass today. I literally woke up hungover and anxiety and everything. And I go, oh, can we like instead of noon, can we do Vito at 1:30? And then Michael goes, no, we are doing it right now. You never ever get to go. And then he's like, that's fine. And then he goes, well, since we're running out for lunch then, since you want to inconvenience me, so we aren't here at exactly 1:30, I apologize.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
And I literally just sent like a scared emoji because I'm like, what the fuck? Like I just woke up and I'm so scared. And then he goes, you know you love me. And I'm like, no. It's not a love relationship, it's a hate
I
relationship.
think Michael gives the most sass here.
No, he is so sassy. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, smiles. Oh my God, he's here.
Yeah, like whenever he like hosts any of my challenges, he's so sassy.
So sassy and straightforward. I'm like, oh yeah, joke about, and he's like, let's get on with it. I'm like, ah.
I know, legit. He'll be like, so how are you feeling about the game? And I'm like, smiley, and I'll answer. And he goes, right. So, anyways, like, literally, like, does
Yeah.
not give a fuck.
Business. And I'm like, okay, so no joking, no talking about anything.
No, literally. Or like, I'll be doing the challenge and I'm like making jokes and he doesn't answer me.
Right? It's like, oh my
It's so
God,
funny.
he's so professional.
I was just full on having a conversation, completely unaware of time and acting like there isn't a clock in the
Yeah.
upper corner of my
Oh,
computer. I just like did the slide puzzle because I was like, that's gonna be easy. And then just started working on unscrambles. And I'm just like, Lulu, talking about freaking Taylor
Oh,
Swift and just like, I'm like, huh, how many letters are in this word? And just counting letters, being all casual. He's like, 5 minutes left. And I'm like, wait, what? No. So,
that's
That's so good.
and then I
oh,
internally panicked.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
like a fun challenge, just like the different things. Like I wish I knew how to do slide puzzles. I've never do them, and I keep thinking to myself that I want to figure out how to do them.
It is really
Uh,
not hard. Like once you learn how to do
I
it,
know.
it is
Once you
really
get,
not
once you
hard.
know the like order and
Algorithm
stuff.
going.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I don't encounter that much in my daily life, so I haven't
People don't
learned.
just do slide puzzles for fun.
I know. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow
You
just to
just work
see.
in circles, no matter how many pieces there are. You get them up and you put it in circles, basically, and you keep going.
Yeah, yeah, I need to do that. But
That's
the
what I
unscramble was
do.
fun.
It works.
I was trying to do that, and then I think I just like psyched myself out.
Love you.
Yeah.
Sounded so like weird when you first were talking. Did you see me standing there going like?
She just mid-sentence.
I just got called cringe, guys, by my daughter.
Your words, you sounded so
13-year-old says I'm cringe.
No, because the way you sounded, you were like so like.
So like
That
they
is
call me
so
cringe all the
funny.
time. Like even if I say like a cool word, they're like, "Can you not?
Oh my
You're
God.
old."
That's so awesome.
Our mom, and you cannot use that lingo.
Don't even.
Okay, guys. No.
Okay, I'm probably gonna go. I took an edible and I was watching old TLC shows like for weddings and like what not to wear. So I'm gonna resume doing that.
Enjoy.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Mia.
Bye.
Anybody else exhausted today?
Oh, I've been exhausted for 2 days.
I'm so tired. I slept like maybe 4.5 hours, then ran the garage sale. That was exhausting. Then drove to Disney and went to Epcot because why not? So I'm really tired. But I keep missing like excitement on like the after darks and I'm like, push through, girl, push through. I don't know.
Oh my God, the last one, Danny or Danielle, Danny. I think you.
Whatever you want. Like I use Zoom for work.
I think you said it's okay for both. So
Yeah, I mean like my friends most of my family all call me Danny like they have like ever since I was a kid. But I use Zoom for work. So I have it as like my full name because I've never like used Danny at work. And I just don't change it. Like at least I remember to take off my last name and my credentials.
yeah.
Like the first
Yeah.
time I've just left them off because I don't want to like randomly live stream all my information. So
Someone who is it? Maddie says she's going to see Companion. I was like, you know that movie's about me, right? My last name's Companion, like friend.
aw.
Like it's so weird to see a movie, and I was like, it's about me. It's okay.
That's your last name?
My last name's Shayna Companion.
Oh, I never knew
I'm
that. That's
Adele Companion.
Oh, Adele is your middle
like a
name?
last name I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say.
That's a
I feel
lovely
like I have
middle
a porn
name.
star name.
No, I like it. I always love hearing people's middle names because I don't have one. Like I
Oh,
literally
No?
don't have a middle name. I have a first name and a
that was
last name.
quite common back in the day because people skipped it for like quite a few years. So like,
Yeah, it's really common because we're Catholic. So like I have a
yeah,
confirmation name, but it's not a legal name.
yeah,
So
I'm Catholic too.
yeah, it's like my confirmation name is Elizabeth, but I don't use it obviously, and it's not a legal name.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really practice anymore anyways. Doesn't really
I
matter.
don't practice either. It's so corrupt, the most corrupt system ever. But we woke
But
up.
like that's why like most of the women in my family don't have middle names. So
Yeah, I don't know how it is in the States, but in Canada, the Catholic system really fucked over and like murdered a lot of Native children and shit. So, like, to me, at my age, I know I don't even want my children affiliated with it, but I do want them to like know that there's like, so when I think of churches, like I send them to ones that aren't like Catholic and the things that it like so strict. It's more like lighthearted church and learning about Jesus. Like I do believe in like the 10 commandments. Like that's how I live my life. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not like do this. But I don't go to church and I don't believe in the actual church. You know what I mean? But like
Mhm.
to learn about how to live your life, like that is how the biggest part of it, you know?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good. Good. I just
As I struggle to stay awake, I'm just like, maybe some drama will happen. I don't think it will tonight, but
no.
like, I have
Well,
FOMO.
hopefully
No,
no
the drama people aren't even here.
Yeah, so that's actually kind of nice just to chill
Hmm.
a little bit. Oh, you know what? You'd love my new bag. Let me show you my bag. It's not like I didn't get it today. I've had
See.
it. Oh my God, my right foot doesn't work. Um, I've had it for like a few weeks now, but I got this bag. I'm obsessed.
My God. Oh, not the bell bag.
Ah!
Oh, that's
My new
cute.
Belle Dooney. I'm so excited because
Obsessed.
I like have a slight obsession with Disney Dooney and Burks, so it's a problem. So
Like I told you, I'm obsessed with Belle. She's always an icon to me. But she's
yeah,
one of the Disney princesses that are like not a regular princess. I feel she's like a go-getter.
yeah. As
She's
I've gotten older, though, like a lot of the
smart.
Disney shows I liked and like related to, like, oh, I love Little Mermaid and Ariel. Oh, I love Belle. Girl, what were you thinking? Like, I'm
Hmm.
sorry, I'm Team Triton in The Little Mermaid now. No, you can't fall in love with the man you just met and change your entire appearance and your body for him. Like, no, you can't do that. And like, Belle, this man held your father prisoner, then held you prisoner. There's a very nice man in your village who girls throw themselves at him, but he doesn't want them. He wants you because
You realize
you
that
have
as you
a
get older.
brain.
As
So,
a kid, though, you're thinking, "Oh my God, like everything worked out for them." But also, like coming from like a struggled childhood, it's like
mhm,
you can relate to a lot of
yeah.
princesses. They come from struggles and then they marry their prince and it's happy ever after. So as a kid who's going through a lot as a kid, you're like, one day I'll get my happy ever after, you know?
Yeah, I am Team Ursula though. She's not a villain. She's a shrewd businesswoman, and Ariel signed a contract. So
She's
I'm
also
just saying.
good, probably.
She should have just read the terms and conditions. She didn't have to do that. And so
Yeah.
I'm Team
I would
Ursula.
like to see like a story for like all the villains, just like they did with Wicked, like, you know,
Yeah.
like giving that
There
other.
are there are books. They're like
Is
Twisted Tales. Yeah. I think they're called Twisted Tales. I don't remember the first
Oh,
one I think is Fairest of Them All. And you read them in order, but there's like an evil queen one and Gaston and Jafar and a whole bunch of them. And if you ever watched Once Upon a Time is like
one of
that.
my favorite shows, and it's
Yeah.
actually like the more realistic fairy tale version of everything. And I love
Yeah.
Once Upon a
I
Time.
love Once Upon a Time.
Oh my God, it's so good. Oh,
Well, the first few seasons are. I got really bored when we went to like H.G. Wells land and stopped watching it.
not
But
ridiculous
and
though.
what?
It got kind of ridiculous.
It did.
They
It
went
did.
like sideways with it.
The first few seasons were so good. Like up through like the Neverland storyline, everything was so good. 10 out of 10. So,
Agree. Still good though. It kind of like with me like loving like all those fairy tales and movies as a kid is like that gave me something in my adult years to like carry it on. It was really good.
yeah. I did not care for Once Upon a Time in Wonderland though. I'll be real. So it was like their spin-off show was not that good.
I don't think I watched that one.
It wasn't good. It
Oh,
was like
maybe
one
that's
season.
good. Good. That's good that I didn't watch it then.
Yeah. Oh, I can show you how like big the artwork is now. It's very exciting.
Right. 'Cause
Oh
you
my God, my right foot doesn't
That's
work.
why I was like, give me one.
Do I not like have 3 gigantic bags of artwork? I
Uh,
do. Mhm.
Huge. They look
So
small.
art. What?
They look small in pictures.
I know, but they're not. They're pretty big. They're 14 by 14. So,
Or did you say if they're like real paintings or print?
no, this is it's a canvas print, but it's a Kincaid.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it's really nice. Um,
Oh,
but it is a canvas print, and the others are just like regular prints.
right.
And they're not framed, but I'm obsessed with it. I think it's gonna go like
Oh,
right here, like
yes.
right here-ish.
I love the colors in it too.
Right? It's so pretty, and there's like so much in here. Like if you look at it, I'm obsessed. So that's where that one's gonna go. And then
I'm so jealous that you have Disney at your fingertips. Like I
yeah,
said, it cost me a fortune to go there, so it's not
yeah.
very often, but it's nice that you can go like regularly. I wish. I used to go so much because like I said, my mom lived in Pensacola, so it was just like not far. Oh,
The Lady and the Tramp one.
that one's hard to see right now.
So these are gonna go here, but I think this one's gonna go here, and then the other one's gonna go
The
below it.
frames, right?
Yeah, I'm putting them in frames.
Yeah.
I really love this one. It's airbrushed, like it looks really bad on camera, but maybe if I do this.
In the picture that you sent me, it looked really good. Oh my God, it shows it.
Right?
So
Isn't
it's
it
like,
pretty?
yeah, it's almost like it's like illuminating, right?
Yeah. It's really dark in my room,
Yeah.
but because I have like a 3-way bulb and I'm tired, so I put it on like the lowest. But when I work, I have my window open and the window is like right here. So like this is the window. So I have the window open during the day, so I get a lot of natural light in. So I
Yeah.
think it'll look nice. And then the third one is this one, unless this one is, yes, this one. And I'm obsessed with this one too, because it's the Jungle Cruise one, and Jungle Cruise is my favorite ride. Hold on, I'll put the website on for you.
Oh my God, it's crazy how they change so much with light. It's like it reflects.
I'm obsessed.
That's beautiful.
So I'm very happy that I got all that stuff.
Mm.
And I stayed in budget. I'm so proud, guys.
What was your budget? Like $500?
It was 300 for myself. So like for the art for my walls, I wanted to stay under 300 and I did. So it was like 200 and I just had to buy 2 frames, but they're like standard size. So Michael's is always like buy one, get one 50% off on frames. So I'm not that worried. And I actually might check out like Goodwill and like the thrift stores first. And so see if I can get a decent poster frame. And then the third print is for my boyfriend. But so I'm gonna frame that one too, but he's getting it in a plain frame. And so
And I'm sorry, every time I look at Scott right now without his facial hair,
I kind of like
I
it.
do like it too. I keep
But you
looking
look
at him like,
very different. Like you look literally like
I'm
2 different
literally
people.
10 years off your life. You look like a 19-year-old kid right now.
Don't tell me that.
You got like rosy cheeks, and I'm like looking at you. I'm like, how did you just get younger?
Thank you. I'm currently trying to like figure out how I can call out of work tomorrow.
Do it.
I already did.
I'm like, people
And I
vote
feel
2 to
terrible
3,
for
but I
you,
can't
my
tell people to
dad.
do that. Like,
So my dad actually like is just had like toes and like
okay.
amputated because of diabetes.
Mm.
I did use that, and I'm like, am I a terrible person for being like, I need to go visit my dad?
No, I
But
mean,
you
you're
know what? I'm gonna go visit my dad because I'm off Monday. I'm gonna do
yeah,
it.
you're doing it anyway.
So
Yeah.
so then I can still not have a guilty conscience. I'll go there Monday. But
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so bad. In hindsight, I was like, I hate using my family as an excuse and things. Like it just eats me alive. I'm just like, I don't know. I have this conscience and I'm like, karma. Karma's not good, and I'm a firm believer in it. So I gotta
I'm
back around,
currently
go visit dad on Monday.
I'm currently changing all of my due dates for all of my work to Monday because I didn't do any work today. I don't I am in my paperwork I tell people that I check my messages Monday to Friday. So I don't really have to check them on Saturday, but my system makes me check them on Saturdays, so that's annoying. I just want one person that I want to check on.
Mm.
Uh, I have like I don't know, my clients are they have so much drama. Like, I realize that's why people go to therapy, but like, I can't fix your problems. Like people always like, well, what do I do? I don't know. Like, I can't tell you that. Like, we can go through decision-making steps and you can try this on your own and I can support you through it, but like, you need to make your own decisions. So nobody can make them for you. And people don't like hearing that. So,
I think that's like everyday life though.
yeah.
Like with everything. Oh my God. I can't even explain my work today. The work chat blew up at like 2 a.m. and they're all fighting with each other too. And I'm like, guys, this is an issue that should not divide y'all. You should be taking this up with management. But like, what the fuck is going on right now? So like dealing with everything, all the drama. I'm like, I'm just gonna blend in. I can't. I'm exhausted. I'm mentally drained, not just even from the game, but like work and life. I'm like, I need like a week long vacation after this game's done. Not even from the game, just from everything. My vacation is not
Feel that.
first, so I'm really upset about that. I'm like, I have months to go.
No, but like, I really feel that. Like, it's a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
I um I I'm going away twice in this month, like in February. Like just like one night. I'm actually going away 3 times. I'm going away next weekend.
Actual problems. Like people need you.
Yeah, like I'm going away next weekend, but like I might not even stay overnight. I don't know, we're gonna see. Because I want to go to a bookstore in Jacksonville, so I'm driving all the way to Jacksonville to go to a bookstore. What else am I gonna do with my time off? And so I might do that. And then Valentine's Day weekend, I am uh Valentine's Day weekend I'm going to Disney with my boyfriend. And then the weekend after that, we're going back to Disney because we have a tour on Saturday. We're staying on property both weekends. I'm very
And
excited. I love
I'm
staying on
gonna
property.
have money for my print.
What?
Like I'm gonna have to send you money for my print. It'll
Yeah,
be
like
like
I
10 years till I get back there.
On the not Valentine's Day weekend, but the weekend after that, I do have Epcot reservations on the 22nd. It's like I could go. Like if there's something that you like really want, like a character you really want. Like the stuff changes, but like you can get a smaller print too. I got bigger ones because it's for why am I so big? Like it's bothering me. But like I have so much wall that like and I hate it. I hate that people just look at wall, you know?
No, you're good. I see your face.
It's so boring to me, like that it's just wall. But like this is my corner. Like
I gotta run upstairs just to get my charger, so I'm going off camera for a minute.
this is my happy therapy corner. Like this is my happy chair.
So do you do most of it just like online?
Yeah, I do all of it online.
Oh, that's amazing though too.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why like I will respond to a message and then 40 minutes later we'll send the next
yeah.
one
Oh, 100%
because
that comes
because
first.
I write messages while I'm waiting for people to show up.
Yeah.
So
Huggy. Give me a hug. I love you. Are you done being mean? Okay, I love you. Be nice, honey. I love you. She was having a bit of a mini tantrum earlier,
Mm.
not getting her own way, and I'm the type like you hurt my feelings. It's like gentle parenting is hard. I just want to be like, but it's more like you hurt my heart.
Oh. Yeah, parenting seems
Trying
hard.
to break a cycle, okay, is tough.
Yeah, I don't have any kids, thank God. Like I am not a kid person. I like kids and I respect them, but like I would be a horrible mom. Like I'm not into it.
No, I
Um,
I get it. It's hard, man. It's not for everybody. I struggle
yeah.
on a daily. Plus, like, I have kids that are like older. Like, I have a couple adults now that are done high school and whatever. But it's a struggle on a daily because each of them are so different. But also, like, I'm trying to constantly like make them better than I was. And it's like, how can I do this? I have to constantly think of my words. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
I want them to succeed and not like have all these issues.
I spend a lot of time with my boyfriend's older kids, but like because they live with him full time.
Right.
But they're 21 and 18. Like they're
My
not
oldest
kids.
one and 18.
Yeah. And they live with him full time. They used to switch like every Sunday, all three of them. But when the middle one turned 18, the two older ones moved in with him full time. Um, because their middle one does not get along with mom.
Oh,
So,
that's sad.
um, yeah, well, listen, I don't like to talk like baby mama drama stuff, but like the their mom is like super like homophobic and all that kind of stuff.
Oh no.
And yeah, and
My
like
my 18-year-old son's gay, and even tonight he mentioned something. We went out to dinner and he said something like, well, Trump's against me and my kind. I'm like, we don't have to worry about Trump, honey. We're in Canada and we're grateful to be
yeah,
in Canada, you know
yeah,
what I mean, sort of thing. Cause like I think that scares him, see
yeah,
all the things like, but I'm also grateful he's like gay at a time where it's more acceptable. Like even him at school, he has no issues. And I'm like, if this was 30 years ago, I'd be so worried about him, you know?
yeah. And like the middle one, like they're non-binary. They came out as a lesbian a long time ago, and like mom just doesn't approve. So like I get along well with them, but like and like they like that, but like dad's super supportive too. Like they don't like me like a parent, but I mean, I've known them since 2020, like all three of them. It's like I've known them since I think that they were 14 when I met them. Yeah, they were just starting high school. And so like I've known them for a while.
Age to support them and they respect that and they will, I'm telling you, like they're gonna come back around like in their later
Yeah.
years and remember those moments with you. Like
Yeah,
that's
like I'm a really good like aunt and like dad's girlfriend, but I mean his kids are so good. Like they're great kids. Like are they assholes sometimes? Yeah, because they're teenagers.
teenager.
But like they're overall they're pretty good kids. Like they all have like the two older ones have jobs. They're so sweet. They're helpful. They love spending time with family. They're
All you can ask
funny.
for. That's all you can ask
Yeah.
for. That's how my kids are. So I don't care what the frick you decide to do with your life, as long as you are a good person and hardworking and you're succeeding. Like that's all I could ask for. Like, and I will be there to support you to do that, regardless of what you choose to do and how you live your life.
Yeah. If you rewatch like the HOH, you'll see the two older ones in the background. Because the two of them are like, what the fuck are you
Oh, I
doing?
didn't notice. Oh, I saw one actually when I looked at the screen. I saw one walk out in the door frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't pay attention too much. But I was
Yeah.
like, I saw one at one point.
Yeah. But they were like older when I met them. So
Yeah,
like not like all three of them, they were uh the youngest had just finished fifth grade. So they were going into sixth, ninth, and 12th. So like no, 6th, 9th, and 11th.
And
Yeah.
do you know how hard it is to be a step parent? Like it
I
is
do because
harder.
I was previously married and I had a stepson and it was a mess.
Because you're constantly working and you can't say much because you're always going to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
So I get it. Like I've been there. So me and my boyfriend, we have 5 kids, but one is his daughter from a previous, and I've been her mom since she was 9 years old or 8 years old. She's 18 now.
Yeah.
And but I'm her mom. Her mom's not a part of her life. But it was a struggle in the early teens because I was the bad guy, right? Like, you're not my mom, like all these things. And now she's like, thank you for being there for me all these years. Like, now that she's done school and like saw that I helped her through everything, she realizes I'm not the bad guy. And that's kind of like a reward at the end, you know?
Yeah.
But I also
My
don't push
ex's
her.
kid was 4 when I met him, and he was 6 when we got married.
Mm.
And then when we moved to Florida, he stayed with his mom full time up in New York still. And that was 2017. He was in 5th grade. Yeah, so he was 10. And mom lost custody. And so the state took custody. And to prevent him from going into foster care, he stayed with my aunt because none of like his family could take him. And my aunt was like, that's okay, but one of you has to come up here. And it was only supposed to be for 2 weeks because his mom was like ready to like flip their parenting agreement anyway and have him come down. And the state wouldn't let him go because they wouldn't let her sign a custody agreement for him to go, which is crazy because I've worked with foster kids here in Florida, and my ex-husband they had 50-50 legal custody, and he had like 20% custodial, like residential custody. And in Florida, if that happens, they put that kid on a plane and they ship them to the parent that has custody. Like they're like, you take care of your own kid, like they don't like while the court case is ongoing, they send them to a parent. They don't put them in foster care. So
I do hear so many horror stories about America and the foster care system. Like
it's
so
New York State. It's ridiculous. So what wound up happening is I went up because it was only supposed to be for 2 weeks, and I was in school full time and just working like at a diner. So so I was like, I can do my semester online. It's fine just because of when it happened. It wasn't 2 weeks, it was 6 months. So for 6 months, I was like a full-time single mom to my stepkid because dad was living in Florida. It was hard. It was like he was sharing custody with the state of New York. It was ridiculous. Um, it was like he had to get a court order just to have his kid for visitation that he already had a court order for. Like he already had like
That
a
is
signed
so
parenting
fucked
plan.
up. Imagine what you're doing to these children.
Yeah, I'm just glad that my aunt could take him because like he had a good relationship with my aunt. So like at least he was like with me and my aunt, and then I had to bring him 3 times a week to supervise visitation that his mom barely ever showed up for. And
That's
then when he moved here, mom just dropped off the face of the earth. Like she hasn't seen him since he moved here full time. And my ex-husband has like full custody, obviously. He won full custody because she gave up custody, but like
that's wild to me how like corrupt the system can be though. Like you're only fucking the children up more. Like
yeah.
don't you want to break cycles? Like don't you want to like give these children the best possible future? And
Yeah,
then
and
you're all
the best outcome is with a parent that there's no issue with. So,
100%.
like he wasn't being investigated, and he had him 12 weeks out of the year anyway. He should have just come here. And like in Florida that would happen. Like they would like if you had a court order, like a court like not like an informal parenting agreement, like an actual custody order, like they would just send you the kid like until the court case was over, and then like maybe you go back to switching.
Children like an object rather than actual humans. Like that's
Yeah.
wild to me.
Yeah, it was wild. So, but that was really rough. So like, and that's kind of like kind of put the nail in the coffin of me ever having kids. I was like, I'm done with this nonsense. That
Oh
was hard enough.
God.
So,
I'm all about breaking like family cycles. So like my family cycle's not the greatest, but like I'm gonna give my kids the best life possible. Imagine going through something like that where like you can't have your child because of something so frivolous. Like what the fuck are you doing? You're only making that child suffer.
Yeah,
That's
not to mention the
wild.
ridiculous debt that it put us in. Because,
How
like, he flew up for every court hearing because his lawyer, because first of all, he had to retain a lawyer again. Secondly, his lawyer was like, it looks better for you if you're here in person. I mean, we live in Florida, and like, he needed a court case every single time he was supposed to have visitation, like on a school break, just so the judge could say he could leave the state when we already had a freaking order that said that. So like it cost him so much, but like he did like get
Right.
custody eventually. And we got divorced because I just fucking couldn't take him anymore. That's a whole nother story. But like he's a good dad. He's just a lot. He's like one of those guys that needs someone to tell him what to do
Oh,
every
oh,
day. Do these
been
socks
there.
match this tie? Bitch,
I
I
think
don't
I said to you
care.
earlier, I found my forever person, but I went through quite a few trial runs before.
I don't care if your socks match your tie. Like, what do I give? I don't give a shit.
Years,
Like he
actually.
would call me and he's like, "We're gonna order pizza for work," and I'm like, "Cool, enjoy yourself. I don't care. Leave me alone." So like I couldn't like I can't micromanage
Uh,
someone. But
mm-mm.
he had a baby when he was 22 and went straight from living with mom to living with the baby mama, right? And then back with mom and then with me. Like it just people taking care of him. I don't put up with that
I
shit.
just hope that he turns out all right. Like, that's a lot for a child to handle. That's
Yeah, I mean, my ex remarried to like a lovely woman who had a girl the same age as my ex's kid, and
Mhm.
then they just had another baby last year. So
oh,
like
so hopefully everything's good and like he's got stability. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
hopefully you can
So
for
yeah, I mean like he's fine, but like he's on the football team, like he's fine, everything. Like he gets
different.
good grades. But yeah, no, my own kids aren't for me. So
You don't want
I I
it.
don't. I have a couple
I don't blame
I
you. They're exhausting. I'm so tired. I've
I
been a mom since
especially don't
7.
now.
I'm 38 and I'm so tired and I just want 5 minutes of sleep soon.
Like the absolute worst
Oh,
case scenario now that like my boyfriend's kids are like nice and old and cool is like because the youngest is 16. It's so easy. They're 16, 18, and 21. Like
So, Scott, what's your most traumatic story? I feel like we're talking. I'm like,
shaving his
I
beard. No,
got
I'm kidding.
trauma.
I don't know if we have enough time to share some of my.
Oh, yeah, like
Therapy right here. Come on, free therapy.
I'm a therapist, not your therapist. No.
This is free right now.
I mean, I mean, how long have you got? I could share my last org experience with you. It was horrible.
Oh
Well,
my
Scott
gosh.
booked 6 1-hour sessions with you, Danny, going forward. And that's just a start.
Amazing. Amazing.
Five.
Oh my
I'm here.
God.
I just have my phone eating.
I think
That's
anybody
I'm
over the age of 30 has trauma. Like anybody who
oh
like
so much.
early 90s, you have trauma because of the generation and the parenting back then. We all we're all a little fucked up.
yeah.
I also
Yeah.
work at a toxic job, so it's like that doesn't help.
Oh my God. Don't even get me started. My work chat is almost like an org right now. I'm in it. Like, y'all are fucking nuts. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm talking to him, like, am I in an org or a work chat right now? Like, they
Oh
were
my
going
God.
up at 2 a.m. last night and multiple people over cutlery. Like, they're all arguing over cutlery. And I'm like, I wake up at 2:30, see notifications. I go on. I'm like, are you guys actually serious right now? Y'all are nuts, like for real. And then they kept going, going, going. I go back to sleep. I wake up this morning and I'm like, I woke up to videos from people personally. Like,
Mute.
I was like,
Mute
what
Oh my
is
that.
God.
happening? I walk into work, the owner's screaming because of this chat because he can see it all. It's in the open work chat.
Oh my gosh.
And they're all going on. And he's like, what the fuck are these people doing? I was like, I don't know. They're nuts. You hired them.
Yeah, no.
We need therapy at work. We need like, I don't know, a group session or something.
I left my work group chat. Fuck that.
I
Okay,
left
so.
the one outside of like it was this one's supposed to be strictly work, like strictly for shifts picked up or whatever. And then the other one was like just for us to shoot the shit. That one was nuts. Now this one's turning nuts. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave them all. You guys contact me directly if you need me to pick anything up.
I have two WhatsApp like chats for like I work
That's
for
what's that?
a
We
local
have one on Snap.
agency part-time. I only have two clients. I don't need this. Like, I don't care if the door isn't locking.
Why?
I don't work in the building. So,
Mm-hmm.
so what do you think? Are you gonna keep it? The clean shaven face?
Clean shave.
I want it to grow back.
Okay. I like it.
So adorable. You look cute. You're cute.
What are
I
you
hate that I can
drinking?
see. I hate that I can see my necklines, and I just
I think right
feel.
with your shaved face, it kind of suits like your personality because you're such a baby face and you have this sweet baby voice. Like,
Oh
I
my
don't know, your
god.
voice. Oh my God. Hi, everybody.
Opinions, guys. What do you think of Botox? I want to get Botox because of these lines. What is this? I hate this. I see it at work all the time. These two lines right here. I know, I don't like it. I want to get Botox. What do you think? It'd be amazing.
I'm too afraid because I'm somebody that's like, if I get it and then like it just makes it worse. Closer. You don't need Botox.
You look at that. Look at
It's
that.
only when we frown. That's just normal. But normally you don't have anything.
And like because I'm going away twice in February, my grays are like fuck. I have so many gray. You can't see them on camera, thank God. But like this is all like gray. Like I need my
That
hair
age. I've got
immediately.
you, but I'd still dye my hair every now and then to make it fresh.
Yeah. I color mine too. Like my hair is brown
Mhm.
and I was like trying to go like a caramel blonde for a while, but it's the upkeep is so much. So like I kind of went back to just like a better version of my natural color. And so
Yeah, I don't know. I'm about the hair dye, but the Botox, that's scary for me. I feel like that's gonna like dehydrate your skin more.
like
And
it.
when it droops after, you're gonna have more problems, maybe. I don't know. You only have it when you frown, Danny. Stop
I'm
it.
like,
Look at I do too, but we don't. Look at oh normal. Ah normal.
it's so hard to stare at yourself on camera all day every day. Like it's so hard. Like you notice like everything. You're like, up, I want this taken off.
As long as you don't have it there permanently, you're good. That's when you need it. That's when you need it, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna put on my pajamas because I'm sitting in jeans right now and like that is horrible.
Oh my God, me too. From work,
Oh.
went out for dinner and I hate it and I want to go put on track pants. But listen, if you guys want to join house chat after or something, we can do that. Like I'm
Yeah,
totally
that's
down.
fine.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna put on my pajamas and I'll meet you guys over there if you want.
yeah. And I want
Okay.
to say goodnight to my kid because I can already hear her yelling at me.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, I'll
Go
be
get
Works for
changed and
me.
go take my weekly pregnancy test just in case I need to leave the
Shut
state. And then I only get 2 weeks, girl. We don't want a baby.
For somebody who says you don't want a kid, you're like, I need a pregnancy
I
test.
do. No, you don't understand.
Can
There's
you
a
take it
6 week
before the
ban
call?
in Florida.
Results?
What?
I said, take it before the call so we know the results.
I mean, it's usually negative. Like I don't have a reason to think it. I just take a pregnancy test every single week. Like every single week I take one just in case. Yeah, well, because I'm like on the mini pill like birth control, but because it's just progesterone only, they're all active, so like your periods are irregular because they just happen whenever. So I could go like 6, 8 weeks without, so I don't ever have a missed
That's
period.
wild.
So I would rather just know that way I can go on a vacation. I'm gonna have
Boyfriend
a
just
baby.
got fucking vasected literally 2 weeks ago, and
I keep trying to get my boyfriend to go. Like, you don't want any kids either. What the hell we doing?
oh, we have kids. We don't need any more. We've been together 10 years. We're done. So like,
You
yay!
got 3 kids. You don't want any more. So
Finally, but also they say wait 6 weeks, and he's gonna go like in a cup to make sure they're dead. I was like, we're not. No, it's not happening until that day, because my luck would be it didn't work and I get pregnant.
what I miss about being with women. Like, ugh,
Right.
another fucking worry. Like, I don't need this. So,
Oh,
okay, pajamas, and I'm gonna be right back.